thing I've ever done for my girlfriend. I once played hooky from work to write our 14-page love letter.
Like doing whatever I can for my woman. Like roses on the bed, flavored oils, sexy. It's totally my middle name. Yeah.
Sexiest thing I ever did for my wife was buy her a stock portfolio. Moderately aggressive, only the best for my wife.
I came home from work early. I lit some candles. I drew this warm bath. I got a chill butt.
That was his first wife.
It was still sexy.
A couple of years ago, I wrote my girlfriend this song. Diana, you're my only love.
Min mest minnerik opplevelse var det første kyss med kjæresten min på flyplassen. Det var veldig romantisk. Jeg husker veldig godt at da vi kom hjem den kvelden, så ga hun meg litt mer enn det som var vanlig.
Sexy things, something frilly.
Ice is sexy.
Bungee cords.
I know. Strawberries.
Strawberries.
Absolutt jordbær.
I really like my lady in a white t-shirt and an old pair of blue jeans.
Noen ganger så ber jeg kjæresten min kle seg ut som en bondepike og rulle i høyet. Så koser vi oss.
She has this really slinky...
Whatever she feels good in.
Round, soft. I like a girl with some meat on her bones.
Petite.
Athletic.
Parachute.
Brystfarge.
What's your favorite body part? Hands.
Tiny waist.
I'm not in.
Cousins. Definitely digging the cousins.
Feet aren't sexy.
Hands. I just want to hold a hand.
What's yours?
Stomach.
Stomach?
I like a big old booty.
Let's get some better questions. Kimmy, what's the sexiest thing you've ever worn?
Damn.
Stilettos and a boa.
And you didn't fall down?
No, it was, I didn't
Good
walk.
job. Oh.
Stilettos go straight up. Remember, Jennifer? Yeah. You can't walk in it.
That's all you have to say.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs.
I can't walk in them, but they can go straight up.
No.
Skøyter sexy, men isfiske mer sexy.
That look in your eye is sexy. What you're thinking about is sexier.
Passion is sexy. Compassion is sexier. Sensitive.
Creative.
Likes me.
Adventurous.
Snodig.
Confident.